I'm Lauren.
And I'm Piper.
This is our first YouTube video.
We're not good at this.
No.
We're not good at talking.
This is about books, because we're book people.
Yeah, our Instagram, 2 Girls Lost in Books, and
Yeah.
that's also our YouTube. Our favorite books.
Yes, we're talking about favorite books today, because we feel like it. And because we didn't know what else to talk about.
My favorite book, Maximum Ride.
Yeah, I have a copy too.
You
but-
should all read it. Now.
Yeah.
Seriously. No.
Seriously.
Alright, it's about bird kids.
Yeah, it's about
Read
bird
it.
kids. It's about this girl named Max,
It's
who's
really
like
good.
really cool, and she has wings. She has a family, and she has Fang.
Fang is amazing. You should read it. That's
Yeah,
a
read
good
it.
idea.
It's a really good book, actually.
good idea.
It's really
Alright.
good. There's how many books in the series?
8.
There's 8 books in the series.
Yeah.
It was by James Patterson, and James
Mhm.
Patterson is awesome.
The first one is the Angel Experiment, and you should figure it out
Yeah,
from there.
it's a really good book.
Just go on
Just
Goodreads.
read it. Yeah.
Diet Coke.
This is Maximum Ride's like probably my second favorite book, yeah, but it's a really good book, and Piper made me obsessed with it.
Mhm.
And Fang is hot,
Yeah, that's.
even though we don't know what he looks
That's
like.
true. That's very true.
Well, actually, we kind of do. Yeah.
True.
Fang's hot.
Very true.
Okay, time for my favorite book. Well, basically, my favorite series right now is, I don't have the first book, The Mortal Instruments. Just freaking awesome. Okay, my favorite books in the series are City of Ashes, because it's really cool. And basically, if you don't know what this book is about, it's about these demon hunters that draw magical tattoos on themselves to give them special powers, and then they fall in love, and there's incest and stuff.
Okay, way to spoil the entire book.
Well,
Great job.
okay, sorry. Well, I didn't. People don't know what incest means. Yeah, it's a really good book, and it's about a girl named Clary who finds out that she's a shadow hunter, which is basically a demon hunter. And there's this guy named Jace who's kind of a butt at sometimes, but he's still really cool, even though he's a butthead sometimes. Yeah, he's it's a pretty cool book. And then there's Simon, who's really attractive, and he's
Oh yeah, I just wanted a little side note about Max. Read it 12 times.
the whole series 12 times.
No, just the first book. Okay, well, my probably next second favorite book is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, which I own, but I do not have it here.
Because she has 2 houses.
Because
But
I
she's
have
rich.
2 houses. Not because I'm rich.
Mm.
Because my parents are divorced.
No, this is Piper's bedroom, if you were wondering.
Yeah, at my dad's house.
Mhm.
So all my books are at my mom's house.
And I helped you organize them.
Great book.
Fault in Our Stars. Still have not read that book yet, but I hear great things about it.
Read it.
But I feel like if you gave it to me right now, if you had it, I could probably read it overnight.
Oh yeah, it's a really easy read. I read it in like a few hours. Okay, so then after kind of like that, it's just like a bunch of random books, that I- series and stuff. So, but one of the next ones is Divergent.
Divergent.
Really good. It is Tobias.
Tobias. Okay.
You're the one who thought it was Serpa Blades.
Don't get me started. I'll talk about this later.
And then we looked it up.
Another book that I really like is the Harry Potter series,
Yes.
which is really good, and that's also one of her favorite
That's
books.
one of my second favorites.
She doesn't get to talk about it because I'm talking about it right now. Harry Potter, yeah. Hermione.
If you haven't read it, you're living
And Luna.
under a rock.
Yeah.
If you haven't
The
seen
movies are really good too because they actually follow the books, unlike the Percy Jackson series,
Oh.
which was actually a really good movie, but it did not follow the book at all. I didn't like the first
She
book
is
because it was
weird.
boring.
Yeah. It is not boring. You were like doing something wrong when you were reading it, because it is amazing. But yeah, that is another one of my second favorites. This was the book that actually really got me into reading
Yeah.
and stuff.
Okay.
And then another one, The Mortal Instruments.
Which is really cool, and there's all these really attractive characters, and the movie's coming out. I really like City of Glass, which is another Mortal Instruments book, and it's probably my favorite. City of Ashes and City of Glass were like tied for me. This one's really good. It's kind of depressing, and there's lots of confusion of who you like in it, because you think this guy's really cool, but he's not a cool person.
You're the only one that thought that. That's how I've like spent most of my time looking somewhere besides the cameras. Hey guys. Hey. Hey, I'm Piper. Hey. Hey,
Okay.
what's up? Peace. Okay.
So yeah, and I finished it probably in like a day.
And also I have Hunger Games, which is one of my second favorites.
It's also one of my favorites.
It's probably my least favorite second favorite, just because I have problems with it.
What problems?
Well, I really wanted Thresh to win, and it's not like if they didn't win, I wanted Thresh to win. It was
That
like,
makes
I
sense.
want Thresh to win. I wanted it to be one of those books that it like switched over the point of view to the winner, and like everybody's so mad at him, and like
Well, okay.
and because he won.
Katniss and Peeta would be dead.
Yeah. Exactly. I wanted Thresh to win.
There would be no other books if Thresh
Yes,
won.
there could be, because he could be like the start of the revolution, because they would be dead.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'm right. You know
I
I'm right.
really like the Hunger Games, and I've made some Hunger Games fan movies with some of my other friends that aren't Piper, because I have more friends than just her, and I might post them on here sometime. Yeah, and those were really fun, even though
Nice.
they're really crappy, but they're so cool.
Alright, so do I get another book that I can say?
Um,
Do you have any more books, or am I just going to be doing this video alone?
keep going.
Alright, so also I have The Fifth Wave, which is new. It was like the #1 book to read this summer, which is very true. Read it.
Yeah.
I own it, but again, it's not here. I don't
'Cause-
have any books here. Oh, hi, Philip. Where's Philip?
Philip! She's a bookmark named Philip.
Yeah, I do.
Philip. Okay,
Alright, do I have
we can introduce Philip later.
Okay, so the books of beginnings, these are really unpopular.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
They're
gonna
so good. Especially the second book, you're reading it, you're just like, what's this happening?
That was me during Maximum Ride. During the later
That's
books.
during a lot of books.
During the later books, I was just like, what? 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 What?
Alright, we get it, we
'Cause
get
of
it. Okay, but
Dylan.
yeah, seriously,
I hate
read those
Dylan.
books. They're not very popular, but they're
Yeah,
they're
the
really
books
good.
of what?
beginnings.
The books of beginnings.
They're so good.
Yeah, they're really good. Even though I haven't read
You
them.
haven't read them. You need to
I'm
read
trying to
them.
think of other books that I read this year. The Westing Game. I really like that book.
Oh, I like that book too.
The Westing Game. It's not part of a series or anything, but it's a really good book. It's kind of more for like younger people. I read it in elementary school, and I've reread it a couple of times.
What the heck is my family doing? I'll be right back.
I read The Right Three, the second Chasing Vermeer book, which is also another one of my favorite books.
Oh yeah, those are really good.
Chasing Vermeer, oh my gosh, it's a lot like The Westing Game. Really good books. Really good.
Blue ones.
Yeah.
Alright, so Philip travels with me. He's named after Hazel Grace's air tank. From the Fault in Our Stars. Because I'm cool like that. Alright, let's turn this back on.
Also, book that Piper recommended to me that I also really enjoyed. When You Reach Me.
That's a good book.
That made my head explode when I read it, but it was really good.
I understand time travel because of that book.
Yeah,
That was
same.
cool.
I understand time travel because of Doctor Who.
Well, yeah, I understand because of that book. Okay. So,
But wait.
Mommy.
But When You Reach Me is like all this. It's like time travel and stuff, and it's kind of confusing, but it's really good. It's a really short book. I read it for a book project for school because it was really short.
But it's a good
It's a
book.
good book.
You should read it and then
It's
like,
by someone.
read it.
Rebecca Stead.
Is
It's
that-
by Rebecca Stead. Yes.
Well, read it and then read it again and try to understand time travel.
Yeah.
Okay, so mommy. Okay,
Mommy. Okay.
it's all me. You guys love me, right? Yeah.
Actually.
Shut up.
Okay. Go.
So then, now we're out of my second favorite book, period, stage, of all of my second books. Okay. So after all those, Quantum Prophecy. Such unpopular books, but they're so good. They're so
Yeah.
Read them.
Apparently they're good.
You haven't read them.
No.
There's like
I
6
haven't heard
right
of them.
now. Yeah, nobody's heard of them.
Yeah.
Right. You should read them.
Are you almost done?
No. Also, I Am Number 4. Most people say that it's really bad. It's good.
Yeah. Are you done? Keep going.
Should I just name them all off? Okay.
Sure.
So I have the Shatter Me series, which I read really recently by Tokei Mafi. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but good books. The Maze Runner, those are really good.
Lots of people don't like those.
The prequel was terrible. Don't read it. Just
What was
throw it away.
what was The Kill Order? Did you read those?
Yeah, that's the prequel.
Oh.
That sucked.
Yeah, everyone said that was really bad.
That sucked. It took me like a month to read. No, it took me like 2 weeks. Alright, what
Which
else
is
do I have?
long.
I have the Gatekeeper series, which is really good.
Isn't that by?
Anthony Horowitz.
Oh.
He also wrote the Alex Rider series, but I don't read them. But those books are really good. That's the Oblivion.
Oh, Oblivion. It's like this big.
It's not that big.
Yeah. it is.
Maybe
It's
that long.
It's like this big. It's a fat book.
carried it around
It's bigger than
school.
the Bible.
I carried it around school with me. That was
It's like
fun.
the size of the dictionary. Like, not even kidding.
It's really big.
It's
But I read it. I read it all like.
And it's not to be confused with the Oblivion movie that just came out, which has nothing to do with that book.
Oh yeah, but the Gatekeeper series, that's really good. The first one is Raven's Gate.
Raven.
Beautiful Creatures series, I like those. Most people don't, but
I didn't read those.
you haven't read those. You haven't read a lot.
I'm sorry. I've read a lot of books you haven't read. Okay. Can I say another book that I
Yeah.
like? This was a book I read these were series I read when I was younger, back in my elementary school days, were the series of Unfortunate Events series.
I only got to like the third book.
I really like those books, even though they're really depressing. I don't know why I like them. I like
Take some time.
Lemony Snicket, even though that's not his real name, how he's kind of like secretive, and since that's not his real name, that makes it really kind of, I don't know, that draws you in. And they're really depressing, but
He has one today.
they're really good. I haven't read those in a long time, but yeah, I really like those books.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so probably my last one, which I have more like favorite books. This is just like what I could think of a few hours ago. The Septimus Heap series. I have not read the entire series because I didn't know that there was like a 7th book, but they're really good. They're like very mysterious. Oh hey, it's nice enough. We should go swimming.
Oh hey, we're doing
Oh
Video.
hey, we are. Hey.